Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want to pass the game show on MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, Fred, what we talking about today, brother?
So we've talked about this topic before, and we just urging y'all about what I know that's going to happen. Now, for you all that don't know, my lovely state of Florida, which I'm planning on moving to,
Uh,
get hit with these hurricanes and stuff like that, right? And if you check the news all like last week, you would see like a lot of towns have been flooded. And what comes with flooding, homes, cars, all types of stuff. A lot of stuff get damaged through these floods, right? So we are urging y'all, like I said, we had talked about this before, is in a couple of months or a couple of years, maybe a year or so, those cars that were flooded are going to make their way around this world. So they're going to make their way into DC, Maryland, Virginia, Oklahoma, Chicago. Some may pop back up in Florida, but they're going to be all over. This is a common practice that happens in these floods. Sometimes these insurance companies zero out these cars because depending on the flooding, they do a lot of damage, especially with electrical vehicles. We're just telling you to do your due diligence. Get your Carfax report of these cars. I know it's more costly to buy used cars right now with the economy about to plummet once again. But you want to do your due diligence with getting new or no used cars or even new cars or any type of vehicle at all. You want to make sure that you don't have any type of flood damage on that. I tell you something that happened to me a while ago when I first this was even before I legally got a driver's license. I brought this Bronco. It was a 5-speed from off this car lot from Marlboro Pike in Maryland, right? In what District Heights, Maryland. And when I test drove the car, I can remember that it had a lot of incense in it, right? And then when I purchased the car, because they let me put it on like a down payment, so I was paying so much every month. Mind you, I don't have no license, and I had no insurance either. So I'm paying off this car. Then once I finally get it, I can remember the odor of that car. It smelled like dead deer and like in water. And I would periodically hear like swishing sounds of water in the back of the car. But this is before YouTube. This is when I wasn't even 30 yet. So I think I was a victim of one of those cars. And then another story, I purchased a e-vehicle from New York. New York did have a flood. This was a while back ago. New York had a flood. I brought a scooter from there and I went to go pick it up. But when I got there, um, I got there early in the morning and I was just asking people around. I was like, "Yo, did this block get flooded?" They was like, "Nah, nothing happened to this block or nothing." It was like further down the street. And then when I went to go get my scooter, I was just looking all over for like water damage because this was like not too long before the water started to recede. And then I started looking all over, and luckily I wasn't a victim of that. I went to go get my Wii Pad FF. Um, but I wasn't a victim of that. But y'all want to be very, very cautious, very careful of buying any type of vehicle after the storm is over. You get your Carfax because I'm telling you, these vehicles that got flooded in Florida, they're going to end up being on somebody's sales lot.
Also, too, you can always check out like the seatbelt the seatbelt as well too. Pull the seatbelt out and see if you see a water line on the seatbelt. That lets you know far as if it's been flooded as well too. You know what I'm saying? So that's a couple things to check out.
And bring a mechanic with you. Don't
Yep.
go for their word. Hey, all it is no. You don't want to go for that, because I'm telling you, the last time we talked about this was like maybe a year or two ago, when Florida was underwater. We told y'all to be careful about getting these cars that got flooded, because they're going to pass them off. These insurance companies total out these cars, and then these cars go to the auction, and they just fear some of them figure out that, you know, if you could take a hair dryer to it and dry off the seat, say I could resell it again. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the way it is, man. It's just that your car, depending on what year it is basically a computer. And dip your laptop into the bathtub and let it sit for 2 days and pull it out, and you let me know if it turns back on or
not. Fantastic. I ain't got nothing else to say about that for it.
So we just giving y'all a warning, man. Be careful about cars. Buying these cars.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught in the okie doke. Don't get caught with banana and tailpipe, as they said way back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show for today. Don't forget to head over to Facebook store page. Don't forget to tell everybody what we do in these videos and hit that notification bell as well too. Tell them about what we do at the Gamer Show.
And please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media channels. Please follow us on TikTok, man, so we can get these numbers up, so we can stream live on TikTok. And we will see you next time on WWTF.
What the facts?
The Gamer Show.
Next time people watch, as always, thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.